is actually underpriced. Because you actually get more fixation than what you're paying for. So the first space is what we like most. And let's compare 3 and 4. 3 costs 40K and 3 costs 40K and 4 costs 35K. So they are similar priced. Let's see the ratios. And you can see the fixation ratio is actually less than the price ratio. So that means number 3 is overpriced. Then let's compare 1 to 3. They're similar priced. However, look at the price ratio and the fixation ratio. That means number 1 is still underpriced. So we will recommend number 1 for our client. And let's see what's in the video play page. And then here is it's an example of an individual participant, and see he's very particular. And let's see how people react to an online ad. There's no sound. So this is the ad. And then once the logo pops up, scroll down. Try to ignore it. Read the comments. Okay, still more. The person is impatient. Why? It still haven't finished. Okay, logo again goes down. Okay, that's back to the real thing. That's how people behave when they see an online ad. So we actually try to, we mark all our area of interest, and we try to compare how long people actually fixated on this type of ads, because we actually also counted how many people seen it, except those rectangular ones. Nearly others, most of people seen it. So we try to compare how long people want to fixate on it. And we did an ANOVA between the ad formats, and we found that the rectangular ad, displaying ads, are significantly lower than others, except the Tudou pre-video. So, and then this comparing price time again. And the background ad is 65, and the displaying ad, so both of them are backgrounds. You can see the background ad have 100% people see it, and the rectangular one on the lower of the picture, the little blue, only have 23%. Though this price is cheaper, however, it's not really cheaper for what you're paying for. And let's compare the background ad with the the pre-video ad in the middle. And then the price ratio is only 40% of what you're paying for the pre-video. However, you can see you get similar fixations. So which one to get? And here is comes to an example of how we do it with EEG. So that's another ad actually people saw on this experiment. And on the right hand side, that's how people actually, okay, and then the ad's finished. This is a movie review. And you can see here, when the ad is ignored, there's very low engagement with their EEG signal. And only they are interested in the chicken burger. And then, okay, when it's about to finish, afterwards is the movie. And then you can see people come back with the attention level. So with this type of EEG data, it's not like what we can do with traditional videos, and we can plot a nice wave according to the time, because everybody sees things differently. So it's very hard to know whether to plot them all together. So instead, what we try to do is we averaged all the ads in that certain spaces, and we try to compare if there is any difference between formats. The fact is that we don't have any significant difference between the formats. However, you can see, I don't know why my mouse doesn't work anymore, but the error bars are very, very big there. So maybe this is why there's no significant difference between each ad formats. And maybe also because we didn't really control for the content. So this makes the difference disappear. But let's see what we get. We try to plot the EEG data with all the eye tracking data. And we found there is a significantly negative correlation between the EEG level that we are measuring and the average fixation duration. So basically, it's not the total duration, it's how long each time you fixate on an ad. So basically, the longer you fixate on an ad, maybe smaller, your brain reacting less on the ad. And you can find, and then we try to plot this according to each category, and we found only 2 follows this significance. The blue one is the pre-video ad, and you can see the relationship is okay-ish, it's quite weak, but it's there, it's significant. And with the rectangular ad, you can see at the bottom, and it's more, the relationship is stronger and still significant. So does that mean that maybe from different format, people are more sensitive to the time they're looking at ads? Maybe it's because the pre-video ones, the content keep changing, and with the rectangular ones, it's just there. So the longer I stay on it, I'm more likely to drop my positive reaction. So let's sum up what we can do with eye tracking. We can try to get the best spots for your ad. You simply just using eye tracking. We know which one get most fixation, whereas you pay possibly least. With EEG, we could basically come back to the question whether we want to show your ad like forcefully. Do you really want to force your customers to see the ad? So that is something definitely we are investigating more in our next step. So sometimes in China, the marketers think that your communication is disposable because I just use it once and then roughly how much I invest, how much I get back. Don't care anymore. But with online ad, you can't do it anymore. We need to really try to engage your customers in the right place. For example, the right space, you really get attention in the right time. So it's not too long, so people attention drop. And the right way, it doesn't annoy people as much with the right message. So with the next step of our study, we'll continue doing more online video research and with controls of content. So we're going to really compare if what really matters in this. However, from this one, we already see the difference in the time. So that's all my story.